Hello and warm welcome to join us with this edition of English News on this hour. And I am Abdul Ahad Mohammadi. Afghanistan's international backers must not cut funding to Kabul to the degree that it forces the government to choose between spending less on security or development, the finance minister said on Saturday. A World Bank study released last month said Afghanistan was likely to need around $7 billion a year from the international community to help pay its security and other bills long after foreign troops leave at the end of 2014. The World Bank study makes a case for continued assistance, Finance Minister Omar Zakhirwal said, speaking from the German city of Bonn. Kabul's residents have called on delegates at this week's international talks on Afghanistan in Bonn to put their needs on the agenda, saying the government is alleviate poverty and hunger in the Afghan capital. Those living in Kabul's poorest quarters are at the sharp end of a country where unemployment is believed to run as high as 40%, violence scares day-to-day life, and nearly half the population has no access to clean drinking water. An estimated 2.6 million Afghans are facing food shortage after one of the worst droughts to strike northern Afghanistan in a decade, according to Afghan officials and aid agencies. Already living in poverty in a country at war, many have been left destitute by the drought, which has affected 14 of Afghanistan's 34 provinces, all in the north. Wells have dried up, hundreds of children have been treated for malnutrition. Families are selling their animals at below market prices. People are moving to cities to try to find food, water, work, and in some cases, a refuge from the fighting. The Afghan government and agencies are racing to help them before snow blocks access to remote areas. The Pakistan Custom Office at Turkham on Friday sent back to Peshawar the tankers carrying commercial fuel for Afghanistan, Pakistani officials said. The sources said that the action was taken after the circulation of a letter to custom officials from Pakistan's Federal Bureau of Revenue, asking them to halt export of commercial fuel to Afghanistan. U.S. Vice President Joe Biden has ordered Turkey on Friday to pass new sanctions against Iran, increasing pressure on Washington's Middle East ally to join a tightening web of sanctions aimed at forcing Tehran to stop working on its nuclear activities. Turkey, a Muslim NATO member that aspires to join the European Union, has deepened economic and financial ties with its neighbor Iran in recent years, despite Western efforts to put the squeeze on the Islamic Republic. And that's it for this hour. Thanks for being with us.